Hi Naomi, this is Shaka. We spoke not too long ago. I was the guy who asked if it was okay if I send you over a video showing you how your company can improve its online presence. So here we go. The top three things, we're only going to discuss three. Those three things, it's just all, different processes and strategies showing you how you can outrank your competition on Google. And Google, of course, is where it's at. That's where almost everyone goes to look for services. So the things I want to discuss with you, the first is going to be content. The second is going to be backlinks. And the third is going to be citations. So when it comes to content, that's anything that you're doing on your website, okay? The way your pictures are saved or optimized, the way you are using keywords, and keywords are what customers search for. So El Paso vein services or something like that. You can actually use that specific keyword and space it out strategically on the website. Google, they have what's called robots. They go out and crawl people's websites. So that's what's feeding information back to Google. If that information goes back and tells Google that you are, a good website, you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're not spammy, that's what in the end helps you get to the top of the rankings. So really quick here, some pluses I see here is you do have right off top, as soon as you go to the homepage, a request for a free vein screening, right? That's very good. The first thing we want the customers to see is a way to get in touch with you. Some areas of improvement, Google wants 1,500 to 2,000 words on the homepage. That's one way that you can improve that. Another thing I mentioned earlier is how you're actually saving the images. So let's see if I can find a picture here. So if I go to save image as, see here it says name pec. Well, you can actually save that as a keyword. That strengthens the authority of your website, and in the end can help you rank higher on Google. If we go to one of your back pages here, patient info for example, on back pages Google wants at least 500 words for each back page. You may be there, but if not, for all the other back pages, you would want to increase that amount. So that's one way to get Google to look at you more authoritatively. So why are search rankings so important? Well, if we look at the layout here, when you search for something, I search for Vein Doctor or Paso, first you get the ads up top, then you get the Google Map Pack, right? We're all familiar with that. And here's where the organic rankings start. Why is that relevant? Here's an example of the click-through rate. It's basically just the clicks a website gets depending on where they're ranked in Google. So you see the first two ads, they're getting about 2%, but this is the first place company as far as organic rankings. Look how much they're getting, how many clicks. You see 2 at 18%, 3 at 10, 4 at 7. The lower you go, obviously, the less clicks you get. I'd venture to say anything after 10, the 10th spot, they're not getting any traffic at all. So this is what we're going to talk about. And content is one of those ways how to get your website ranked higher in the organic rankings. I mentioned keywords. So keywords is what it's all about. It depends what people are searching for. Here's a tool that we use. It's called Ahrefs. It's a search engine optimization tool. There's many out there. This is, one of the best ones. It's known to be so we use it. Here, I've typed in your URL, my Vascular Center. We click on keywords. These are the keywords that you're ranking for. So if a client goes in and types in, for example, vein clinic El Paso, okay? This is a keyword that's on your website, just like this. We see here 60 people are searching for that keyword a month, but you are currently in the 12th position for this keyword, right? So let's see if I can find another good one here. Veins and arteries El Paso. 80 people search for this a month. you're in the 14th position. So, to be totally honest, I doubt someone is clicking on your website for these specific keywords. These are buyer intent keywords. So what we're talking about is how to get you ranked higher for specific keywords. Okay, so we know where you're listed at here. It's just a matter of improvement, and you have the ability to get this website also. I think it runs about $100 a month or so, but yeah. So that's just a couple of ways as far as content is concerned. Next, I'd like to discuss backlinks. Well, what are those? Backlinks is when another website gives your website a shout out. I like for you to think about it as a popularity contest. Okay, if you have strong websites mentioning you on their website, Google loves that because that says to them, okay, they must have a good reputation. Okay, I'd like to compare your backlink profile, and you see here, domain rating is 11, URL rating is 13. You have 84, so that's decent. Let's look at your top competitor. This is a top competitor in El Paso, ElPasoVein.com. See, theirs is 32. The higher these numbers, the better. 32 compared to your 11. 11 compared to your 13. So your URL rating is higher. If we look here, you have 84 backlinks. They have 491. So it's not all about numbers, although, the more you have, the better. But it's also about quality. Who's shouting you out? If we open a Paso Vein's backlink profile, look at the strength of the people shouting them out. So we see their domain and URL rating 79, 92, 92, 79, 86, 85. Those are very strong numbers. Obviously, the lower the better. The higher the better. 50 is average. So these are all pretty strong websites giving them a shout out. That is huge. If we look at your backlink profile, you have some good ones. Okay, 92. WebMD, yeah, we all know them. You have a 30, 51, 19, 44, 21. So, yes, their backlink profile is stronger. Now, it doesn't have to remain that way. We can see what's working for them, put that into your backlink profile, and in the end, you'll start seeing your position in the Google search rankings increase. This is the main way that you're going to get up there, increasing the strength of your backlink profile. May even want to remove some weak ones. This one here, WE Mogi, there are 30, get them out of there. Coyote, 19, get them out of there. The stronger, the better on average. The last thing I'd like to discuss with you is what's called the citations. Citations are what helps you get here in the top 3 for the Google Map Pack. I do see your company has one, obviously, so that's great. But how can we improve? So another tool I use is called WhiteSpark. And again, let me back up a little bit. Citations is when your name, address, and phone number, as it's listed in the Google Map Pack, is on another website. Okay, so let's see. Here's your citation profile. Okay, you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 places where your name, address, and phone number, as is found in the Google My Business profile, is found on other websites. YouTube, Facebook, Bing, Yelp, so on and so forth. So, if we can go out and add more websites to this list, that drastically improves your chances of being in the top 3 list here. And, I do have a list of places where you can go put that information in. It's just a matter of us talking about it, and we can work on that. But if we get a larger profile here, we can improve your chances of being here in the top 3. So you can only imagine if you're in the top 3 here, Google Map Pack, as well as top 3 here in the organic search rankings, there are going to be so many more eyes looking at your website, the services you offer, where you're located, your reviews, that type of stuff. Which in the end will definitely convert to dollars. So that was all I wanted to talk about. Hope I didn't take up too much of your time. I'd be happy to talk more with you about these ways and other ways to strengthen your online profile. Have a good day.